Hello, my name is Jaren. I'm 17 years old, and the title of this poem is Modern Day Slavery. They don't want to give a young black man a job, and they wonder why we sell crack, weed, and rob, and all these young black females selling sex for jobs, then get diagnosed with AIDS and commit suicide. A sad story, ends shortly, and it turns out she was pregnant. All God's children are important. Her son could have been the next Michael Jordan, but that was all cut short. She killed herself and her child, and all these people saying wow, and they label her as wow. But it really opposed the threat, because all this really was a test. It was all cause and effect to show that racism is still in effect. And it's a fact, I promise that when I spit this verse, it sends chills down your back. It'll make the hair stand up on the back of your neck, because they know I expose the truth, but I just turn the page. All these inmates in jail are just the new forms of slaves. Slavery still exists, it's modern day slavery. I am not a monster, so please don't be afraid of me. He felt like a man with that gun in his hand. It was dead or in jail, and I was raised in the field. Well, let's talk about the city that I'm from, Chirac. Kids robbing steel, then get whipped on their back, but it's in the form of discipline, and the family's mostly black. And instead of getting hung, we got blacks killing blacks. 15, he was told in 30s. 14, he was told in max. No child left behind, but kids drop out a lot. Instead of being in class, he'd rather be on the block. Can't even walk to the store without the fear of being robbed. Can't even wear a hoodie without the fear of being shot. Police never been a hero, adding charge after charge. That's why he keep it on him. Catch a op and he gon' spark. Kids killed in crossfire. They was playing at the park. No matter who he killed, it was still a life. No more being on that block. He can't even sleep at night. The first step outside, he got booked by blue and whites. Now the judge sentenced him and took away his life. Slavery still exists. It's modern day slavery. I am not a monster, so please don't be afraid of me. He felt like a man with that gun in his hand. It was dead or in jail, and I was raised in a field. Now I'm locked up. Yeah, I'm caged in, but these walls are starting to cave in as I get up off my knees and say amen. I pray for you to pray for me that I behave in. I gave in to temptation with these words mixed in these verses that I be creating. Locked in this cell and I'm far away from civilization. Carving symbols in the wall kind of got me feeling like a caveman. Exclusive, yeah, I've been waiting, but I'm honestly tired of waiting. I'm tired of being tempted by Satan, so you can slow it down fast forward to replay this. Just listen to the words that I'm saying. Slavery still exists. It's modern day slavery. I am not a monster, so please don't be afraid of me. He felt like a man with that gun in his hand. It was dead or in jail, and I was raised in the field. But I remember, everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Patience is the key to everything getting better. Everything is temporary. Forever, nothing lasts. I was moving too fast. Y'all. Slavery still exists. It's modern day slavery. I am not a monster, so please don't be afraid of me. He felt like a man with that gun in his hand. It was dead or in jail, and I was raised in a field. In the city where I'm from, people want to move and run. Don't even want to call the police because what's been going on. They might pull up, kill me, then say I had a gun, then promise my family money, but it's just a refund. They making films about my city, but they not in these streets. It's entertainment to them, but it's real life to me, and it's real life to him, and maybe her. They don't know what we seen. I lost my homie to these streets. I lost money in these streets. I was hungry in these streets, and I was lonely in these streets. Genocide in my eyes, people getting killed over pride. Murder rate so high, the whole country saying why. So how dare you criticize the loss of people's lives, always talking about the crime, but you ain't even spent a dime to open up new rec centers or even school funding. All the gang leaders locked up probably ain't never coming back to these streets, so they can't tell us nothing. Like, why would I listen to you if you ain't getting no money? And I think it's funny how Obama from Chicago, so it got me wondering, like, if y'all ain't give me nothing, how I'ma make it to something. But my ambition, my grind and loyalty gonna make me shine. They think I lost my mind, but I'm just taking my time. My grandma told me, boy, just be patient. But how long have I been waiting? With these dreads in my hair, their perception of me is Satan. But I'm God-fearing. Lord knows I'ma make $1 billion. These streets already showed me you can lose your life in a flash and be the next pack in a blunt that somebody about to pass. I thank you.